There are many risks in life, and weighing up potential risks is vital to maximising your opportunities. However, our intuition is often not correct. For example, most humans are very sensitive to the risk of death, but statistics reveal that the percentage likelihood of a human dying in their lifetime is 100%. So being cautious of death is ultimately futile, because we're all going to die. But don't let that put you off. It's still good practice to maximise your time spent alive, so paying attention to the risk of death is worthwhile. But most situations are pretty safe. For example, if you're just going outside for a while, it's quite unlikely that you'll be stabbed. However, that doesn't mean you should dismiss the risk entirely, otherwise you leave yourself completely susceptible to attack. Someone could just come up to you and, oh, now you've been stabbed. I mean, this was very statistically unlikely. I can't believe this. What are the chances, And I mean, why? Why would someone do this? I don't provoke this kind of behaviour. This is not how I wanted my day to go. But what this shows is that it's important to identify risks. That way you can make an informed decision about the action you should take. Meeting new people is low risk, and while it can induce anxiety, knowing that it's low risk makes you more able to dispel irrational thoughts. If you were to accidentally conflate measurable risk with irrational intuition, then you may find yourself falling off a cliff and wondering if you look maybe a little too casual doing it. Am I falling wrong? I don't want to embarrass myself. But you're smarter than that, and if you're watching this then you probably haven't fallen off a cliff. So let's look at how to handle various risks. If you're meeting someone new and you've got past introductions, there's now an expectation of the interaction developing into an actual conversation, and this is difficult because there is a risk of embarrassment. However, there is something you can do. Say nothing. That's right, don't say anything, because that way there's no chance you'll fuck it up. Just let your eyes glaze over and pretend to listen. And eventually, if they become aware of your disinterest, they are likely to leave the interaction. And this is good because you're not as good at handling human interaction as you are the omnipresent feeling of crushing loneliness. However, there are times when you should take risks. For example, it's acceptable to disregard usual safety concerns if you happen to be on fire. But if you're on fire, you probably already forgot to do that, and safety concerns are not at the top of your mind. Another time you can take a risk is if the potential reward is great. Many people's lives are made because they take a less certain path. You know that thing you've always wanted to do? Do it. You never know what might happen. Statistically, you'll fail.